Hi guys, so today's video is going to be my Best of Beauty 2015 and I'm so excited to be filming this. This is probably one of my favorite videos to film. I didn't film one last year. I kind of wish I would have filmed one last year so I would have my 2013, 14, and now my 15, but I only have one from 2013. So these are one of my favorite videos to film because you get to see what I loved throughout the entire year as opposed to what I just love for that month. So I figure we should just get started right now because I do have quite a bit to show you, obviously, yearly favorites. So the first category would be primer, and I actually don't have my primer with me. I have no idea where it went. So I will insert a picture of it, but it is just the Makeup Forever Skin Equalizer in the smoothing. It's the gray one, so I will leave a picture right here. So it just smooths you out. If you're oily, it just helps combat that oil, and it leaves my makeup looking flawless all day long. I don't wear it every single day, but especially when I wear foundation, I just want it to last and look nice. So yeah, that would be my first favorite. And then the second category would be foundation, and that has got to go to my Sephora Teint Infusion Ethereal Natural Finish Foundation in the color Soft Beige. It's just one of those dropper type foundations, but it's super lightweight and I just love the way it looks on my skin. It just makes my skin look airbrushed. So if you don't need a lot of coverage but you just want to look even all over, I would definitely try this out. It's so comparable to the Bobbi Brown one that's just like this. I don't know what that one's called. Maybe Bobbi Brown Skin, or I don't know what it's called, but this stuff is the bomb diggity. And then next category is concealer. I only have one, and I have only used this concealer all year long. And it is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This was in my 2013 favorites. So, I mean, this stuff is good. This is my third bottle of this, I'm pretty sure. And I am in the color NW20. Wear every single day underneath my eyes. It just looks so natural. It doesn't crease on me. And I love everything about this, except the fact that it's not like a doe foot. I'm not really a huge fan of the pump. I just hate the way that like I have to put it on my finger and then smear it on, and then yeah, I wish it was just like a doe foot where I could just kind of brush it on and then blend it out with my brush. So that'd be my only complaint about this. I thought about maybe putting it in a different pot, but too much work. Other than that, love this, great if you have extremely dark circles like I do. And then next category is going to be what I use to set my under eye concealer, and that is the MAC Shaping Powders. So that's what mine look like. So you can clearly see this one has hit pan, this one is going to hit pan, like as you can see that huge indent. But this is the color Accentuate, that pinky color, and then Emphasize is that white color. I use these every day, blended together, and put underneath my eyes. Not only do these provide a little extra coverage for me, but they just brighten my face so much, and they don't make me look dry or cakey or any of that. So I am obsessed with these, and yes, you can get these on the MAC website because they are pro products. So next category is contour. So for that, it doesn't even look like I've used this, but I've used this so much. This is the MAC Sculpting Powder in the color Sculpt, but it's just a really nice, super cool toned powder, and that's what I use today to contour. It's just so cool toned. It never makes me look muddy or dirty, and it's so incredibly pigmented, so you have to use a very light hand. But again, it's what I contoured with today, and I'm obsessed with this. Like, there's not even a dent because of how little of this you have to use. And granted, I don't contour every single day, but I do really, really enjoy this powder to contour. It's the only one I use, or that I have used for the past year. And then next category is going to be blush. I really limited myself to 3 blushes, and these were the 3 that like stand out to me. I wore every single day was one of these. I might throw in like a new one here and there, but these 3 were my staples all of 2015. So the number one that I used was MAC blush in Melba. Again, it doesn't even look like I used this, but I have probably used this blush at least 200 or more times. And let's see if it focuses. But like, can you see that? It doesn't even look like I used it. And I've used this, like I said, probably over 200 times. So it just goes to show you good products last you a long, long time. Focus. And then the second place winner has got to go to the Too Faced Love Flush 16-Hour Blush in the color Baby Love. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now, and it's just a really pretty natural pink color. It's really hard to explain, like you can barely see that swatch, but it's such a beautiful natural blush. If you want something that's not going to overpower your makeup look, or if you're wearing like a really bold lip, this blush is so awesome. Or if you just don't like really bright cheeks, then this blush, hands down, buy it now. It is in the color Baby Love again, but it's just beautiful, and it's so pigmented, and the packaging is just to die for. It's like a little baby heart. And then the third blush that I was absolutely obsessed with in the spring and summer was the Hikari blush in the color Tango. Now this, when I first got it, I got it in like an Ipsy bag, I think, a long time ago. It terrified me because it looks like if you apply this, you're gonna look like a clown, which is totally the opposite if you use a light hand. But it's just a really pretty bright pink. I mean, you can wear it that bright if you want to, but with a light hand or like a stippling brush, this just gives you the most beautiful flush. Again, I use this in the spring and summer like non-stop, and I got so many compliments on my makeup and like how I looked just like I was glowing, and I was like, it's gotta be the blush. So again, it's the Hikari blush in the color Tango. So I totally skipped over powder, but I'm gonna move right back to that. This is the Dermablend Intense Powder Cameo powder in the color Nude. I have used this so much, and this, again, another thing that it looks like I have barely even touched. And I have used this for probably, when did I get this? I got this back in May, and I haven't even hit pan or even started to make a dip on it. And I use this literally every single day that I wear makeup. Like, I'm wearing it right now. I don't wear foundation on a day-to-day basis. I just wear my powder foundation. And like I said, I've been using it every single day since May. And yeah, that's just how pigmented this is. It doesn't break me out. It looks amazing on the skin. So if you're in the market for a new powder foundation, definitely check out the Dermablend. I overlook this brand all the time in Ulta, but I was on the website and I was just looking for like the most loved powder, I guess, on the website. Top rated, I guess. And this was one of them, so I decided to give it a try. I think it was a little pricey. I want to say it was like $35, but I've used it since May and I haven't even hit pan or anything. So definitely worth the money, and I'm just obsessed with the coverage it gives me. It just looks so natural on the skin, so highly recommend that. And then the next category is highlighters. Now, I have 3 to show you, but they're all from the same brand, and they have, like, it has to go to my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. I think these might be the only highlighters I use consistently all year long. So, I have Opal, which I used so much in the summer, because it's more of like that bronzy color. I'm not going to swatch these because you won't be able to really see it. But if you know the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors, or you want to look at these in store, you'll fall in love. Again, super, super pigmented. I have 2 on my cheeks right now, and it's just like, bam, glowy. So this one was my absolute favorite in the summer. Again, it was Opal. And then the one I got first was Moonstone, and that's what's on my cheeks right now with a little bit of champagne pop. So these are like my go-to highlighters for sure. Definitely pricey, definitely a splurge, but this is gonna last you so long because they are so incredibly pigmented. You only need to like tap your brush in there and then tap off your brush because, again, like, you'll look like a disco ball. And it's not chunky, it's not glittery, it just gives you that lit from within glow. And I get so many compliments when I use these highlighters. Like, I'm always told that I'm glowing and they think it's actually my skin, but I'm like, nope, it's my new highlighter. It's my highlighter. And then moving on to brows. The first brow thing that I do is the Anastasia Dipbrow in the color dark brown. As you can see, I have hit so much pot on this. But I love the way it looks. I love the way it lasts. So you just have to be super careful with this if you're going to try it. If you apply too much, you can look crazy. So I think that my brows look pretty good today. I love the way they look. I love the way they come out when I use this. Like, I can't use anything else on my brows except for this. And then to set them, I use the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in the color Chocolate. It's just a lighter brown color, so it kind of tones down if I go a little too dark with the Dip Brow. So I love that this can just kind of tone them down, put them in place, because I have crazy brow hairs that just like to fall down all the time. Like, no, you gotta stay up. You got to use this. So I use this almost every day. I use it when I fill in my brows, and then I use it if I don't fill in my brows, just to give me some color to them and they look a little bit thicker. So I use this pretty much on a daily basis. Whenever I'm wearing makeup, that's for sure. And then moving along to eyeshadows, eye products. First category is eye primer, and that has got to go to my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. This was also in my 2013 favorites. This is a brand new one, but I love this. I love that it corrects and it primes at the same time. I love this. I can't say enough good things about this, and it lasts forever. I think my first one lasted me 3 years, so definitely worth your like 20 bucks for sure. And then before I get into makeup palettes, I just want to mention 2 single eyeshadows that definitely stood out to me. The first one is the Wet n Wild Crème Brulee Single Shadow. As you can see, I loved this bad boy. So this is my second single of this, and as you can see, I've hit major panage on that, but it's just a really great pigmented cream color, and it's what I use all the time if I just want to do something simple on the eyelid. And if I want to do something sparkly on the eyelid or shimmery, I will take this Elizabeth Mott Pop Goes the Shadow in the color Champagne. But it's just a beautiful shimmery champagne color. But I love this so much. Again, something I used all the time, and I got it in an Ipsy bag. So now moving on to eyeshadow palettes. I have 3 here to show you, but only 2 are purchasable. So the first one is the Stila In The Light palette. Just a really basic, easy palette to go for. So this is the Stila In The Light. I love that your basic colors are all matte, like your cream, your blending color, your crease color, and then like your just plain black, and then the rest are shimmery. So I love this palette. It was a great little one to just throw in my bag, or my makeup bag, if I was like traveling or staying at someone's house. So I loved that one. And then my other 2 favorites are the Lorac Mega Pros. Lorac has quickly become my all-time favorite eyeshadows ever. I think I like them even more than Urban Decay, and that's saying something because those were like my ish back when I first started my channel. So I used this one all year long. I know it's not available anymore and I'm sorry. But that is what I loved. So I hate showing this because it's not available, but I just had to show you what I used, like basically the only thing I used. And then I also love the Lorac Mega Pro 2. I know this one just came out in like October, I think, but I've been using it like ever since. And again, beautiful colors. I love that it comes with 32. Half of them are matte and I love it. So I am obsessed with those. I just got the Lorac Pro Matte for Christmas. So if you guys are looking for a Lorac palette that's like a good staple, I would definitely try this. I mean, it's the same formula, so I know I'm gonna love it, but just thought I would show you guys another really great palette from Lorac. It's the little matte palette. And then that is it for eyeshadows. Those are the only palettes I used. I would maybe throw in like one or two here and there. But those were the ones I used religiously. So now moving on to other eye things. So my all-time favorite waterline pencil was the Sephora, what are you called? Kohl eye pencil in the color Infinite Beige. Like mine is so little now, but it's just a really pretty, I don't even know why I'm swatching, you can't see. It's just a really good nude color. It's not too harsh on your waterline because it is that creamy, milky color, but super, super nice, super pigmented. I love it. Used it all year long. And then my all-time favorite liquid eyeliner was the NYC just plain liquid eyeliner. I have gone through so many of these since I started using this, but it's just a brush tip applicator. I know my camera's not going to focus on it, but I've gone through so many tubes of this, and it's just the best liquid eyeliner I've ever tried, and it's like $3. So definitely give this a try if you're looking for a new liquid eyeliner. And then I only have two mascara favorites for the year. So my like all-time favorite is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. This one is a, what are these called? Like a natural brush or standard brush, I should say. So that is what the brush looks like. It's just a pretty standard natural brush. And I love the way it volumized my lashes. It just made them so thick and so long. I had so many people tell me that my eyelashes look amazing. They asked me if they were real. So this again is like $3.99, and I've gone through several tubes of these this year and I'm just obsessed, over the moon. I always recommend this. Best mascara I've honestly ever used, hands down. And then the other mascara, this is the one I use for my bottom lashes because they are so incredibly long that if I pack them on with mascara, they just look like crazy spider legs. So this one is a rubber brush. Not sure if it's gonna show up, but it just has the tiniest, shortest little bristles, and I can get right up in there and it applies the perfect amount of product without making me look crazy. Now moving on to lip products, my last category. So I just have to mention this. This is my all-time favorite chapstick. It is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Swivel Stick. Like, it's this giant glue stick looking chapstick. So huge. Smells so good. And it is amazing. Like, I could have the most chapped lips ever, and then I'll put, like, slather this on before I go to bed. And I will wake up and my lips are just so moisturized and soft. So again, this is like $2. So if you have extremely dry lips, try this out. It has cocoa butter, so it's definitely moisturizing, and I'm obsessed. So definitely try this out. And now moving on to lip liners, I have three here to show you. So the first one is like my absolute hands down favorite. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche lip liner in the color Beyond Pink. That's actually what I'm wearing right now to line my lips, and that's all I have left. This is all I have left of my poor little lip liner, so I definitely have to pick up a new one. But it's just a really pretty nude pink color, and again, that's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. So beautiful, lasts a really long time. And then my other one is the Urban Decay in the color Naked. It's very, very similar, but it has a little bit more coral to it, I believe. I feel like I should say. But I really love it. Again, super, super pretty. And then the last one is the Starlux Lip Pencil in the color Charm. This is more of a mauve purple color, but I am obsessed with it. At first I hated it, and now I'm so in love with it. And then the only two standout lipsticks that I can think of, the first one is the Urban Decay Naked. This is the only Urban Decay lipstick I've tried, and I am so obsessed with it. It's so creamy. It's so moisturizing, so I need to try more of these. But again, it's in the color Naked, and that's the color right there. And then the color that's on my lips right now is MAC Blankety. It's more of a taupey, darker nude. So as you can see, that one is the Urban Decay, and then that one is MAC Blankety. So pretty. Again, so moisturizing. Love this. The only two lipsticks that I can honestly say I was in love with the entire year. So I think, oh no, last category and then I'm done, I promise, my throat hurts. So last thing are lip glosses. The first one, another thing that I don't know where it went. So it is the Bite Beauty lip gloss in the color Rambutan. I will leave a picture somewhere in here of what it looks like. I have no idea where mine went, and I'm so sad. Hopefully it's not like thrown in the trash or something. And then the next one that I wore all the time was the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Fortune Cookie, which is a pretty light nude color, but I love it to kind of lighten up any darker lipsticks or liners. But I really, really love that, or I'll even wear it by itself sometimes if I'm feeling daring with the nude. Whew, so we're finally through. That is everything that I love for 2015. I'm obsessed with makeup. Like, that's why I'm here. I love talking about makeup. I like looking at makeup. I like playing with makeup. So, yes. So let me know what your makeup favorites for the year were down below. I'm trying not to buy any makeup right now. I'm trying to save up for my move, but you know, it's nice to splurge once in a while. But if you guys have any recommendations down below, then let me know. Also leave any video requests you have for me down below. I do have quite a few ideas, but I want to know what you guys want to actually watch. So yeah, leave that down below as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe for more videos, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.